Hello from the Uber Horn Quartet. With auditions for bands and IMEA fast approaching, we thought we'd give you some tips on the materials that are involved with the IMEA audition. We'd like to start off with that all-important scale sheet. We know it's your favorite. Yes, it is a little bit of a bear to practice, but we've got a few tips for you to make it a little bit more interesting and to make it go as cleanly as possible. So the first idea we have is metronome and the scale sheet grab bag. Metronome is vitally important because the judges and your band directors are listening for consistency in the tempo, even with the most difficult scales. And with our scale sheet grab bag, we've cut up the scale sheet, made it a little bit bigger, and we put it in this envelope. So we're drawing random scales, not just our favorites or the easiest ones. So I'm going to demonstrate playing with the metronome now because it's really important that you're really listening closely to the metronome and staying right with it so you make sure your tempo is consistent. So we're going to start at eighth note equals 68. This is the slowest tempo you can do for your scale sheet to make it through in under 3 minutes, the requirement for the IMEA audition. So let's see which scale I choose today. All right, it looks like I've got G major. So I'm going to turn on my trusty metronome. Eighth note equals 68. And let's make sure I stay right with it. So stay right with that metronome, and you'll be good for that whole scale sheet.
Thanks, Jeremiah. Another tip for practicing your IMEA scale sheet is to practice all of your scales slurred. This will help to make sure that your air is moving between your registers and to keep your tone even in the high and low registers. Another thing is it'll help show you if you're having any coordination issues in your fingers. I'm going to draw a scale from the scale sheet grab bag. Oh, lucky me, C major. Okay, here we go. Thanks, Kelly. Are you getting tired of those metronome practices yet? Too bad. We've still got to practice with the metronome. But we can mix things up a little bit by playing our scales with dotted rhythms. This tricks our mind and our fingers into playing some of the rhythms, some of the notes back to back faster, and helps us get some of the trickier fingerings. So we can do that two ways. Here's the first one. And then we'll just do the reverse of that. Do another scale. Good luck with practicing those scales.